Hey everybody, it's Cheryl from Cheryl's Creations. Welcome, welcome back. Thanks for coming and spending a little time. This is going to be a little bit of a market update. I've got one finished item, and I got a couple little odds and ends to talk about today. So, some things that I've been working on, and I forgot to bring it in here with me, but a couple videos ago, I showed you guys the book of the Lido dolls. I have started one. I have one arm done. So I am going to, maybe in the next video, I'll have 2 or 3 pieces where I can bring that and show you. But I am working on one of those dolls. My one finished item is a horse that was an order from my craft show over the weekend. And so here it is. I will put the pattern below. This is the pattern I always use for my unicorns and all of that. So there she is. Now this is colored a little different. Normally I would have done like a brown or a tan, but the little girl who wanted this has a Palomino, and Palominos are a very light colored, kind of a butterscotchy color. And so I consulted with my cousin who had a Palomino, and this is some pretty close coloring for a male. If I wanted to have done a female, this color would have needed to be a little bit lighter. But I sent the picture to the mom, and she thinks it's fabulous, and I will be delivering it to the mom's workplace in just a little bit. So, and the little girl is so excited. So that is my one finished item since the weekend. So I did have a market or a craft show. Sorry, allergies. It's just driving me crazy today. It ended up being a very good market. We actually were set up in a really great place. For us, maybe not for everybody else, but we were set up right across the roadway from where all of the cars for the car show turned and went in to go park. And so the first hour or two, we sat there and we just watched the cars roll in, and they were so great. I'm a classic car fan. My dad, I grew up with classic cars. And so when you saw the hot rods and the Mopars and the 30s, the 40s, it was great. And so if I can remember how to do this, I might put a couple of pictures up here of a few of the cars, couple of the cars that we saw come in that were absolutely beautiful. And so that really made my day. I just sat there in the shade watching the cars. But sale-wise, it was a fabulous day. I sold 64 items, and I can't tell you how many I had to start with. But I came home, I probably sold half of what I had, maybe a little more. One of the things I found out was that, I had this section of like $5 items. I could sell $5 items all day long. This was a kind of a big old family event. There were teenagers, there were kids, there were adults. And my little $5 things, like little frogs and stuff, they just went like hotcakes. And so I'm going to remember that this particular place has a fall event in October. And so I will probably go back in October. I was surprised at a couple of the things that I sold. I had a extra large Eeyore, and he was my second highest priced item in the entire booth. A little girl walked up, pointed to it. Her dad didn't bat an eyelash. He said, "Here's my credit card. Can you take it?" Well, of course I can, right? So I was really surprised at that. Fidget snakes. If you do markets, fidget snakes were a great hit. I had several and I only came home with one or two. And so they were a big one. I had also made the small Yodas from Mary Makes, and I pretty much sold out of those. Those were really a big hit. I sold both of my larger Triceratops, and every time I take those, I sell them all. I never come home with any of those. Axolotls, I sold out all of my axolotls. It was warm, and so I sold a lot of the little popsicle holders. They were about this big, the long popsicles sticks, and you can stick them down in there so the kids' hands don't get cold, or if they complain that they're cold. So I sold a bunch of those. Bluey and Bingo were a big hit. I had one turtle matching game. I had a lady come in that picked up pretty much my highest priced items. And I mean, hers was a $85 order. And I was just like, she says, "I want this, 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 and this." And I'm like, okay. And so yeah, in some ways I was a little surprised at some of the things that sold, but I think it went very well. And so I also came home with 1, 2, 3 orders. Okay, this horse is one of them, so it's ready to go. I'm working on the second order, which is a bingo, a unicorn, and a couple of dinosaurs, small dinosaurs. The other order I got, I think I have found what the young man wanted. Believe he, I had trouble understanding what he wanted. He showed me a picture. He wanted, it's something from Pokemon. It's a Pokemon character, and I'm not real well versed in some of those. He showed me a picture, and he was, I believe he was a special needs child. Not that that's I by no means mean that's is a bad thing, but his speech was a little bit harder for me to understand. I think I have found what he wanted. I'm going to send that picture off to his mom today, and if that is what he wanted, I will be making that for him, and I know that he will be just so excited if I have found the right thing. So I'll keep you updated on that. So I'm hoping to, between the next couple days, to get the special orders all tied up and then start working on more items, because I have another market on July 8th. So I got to get busy. So yeah, that's that's kind of where I've been in the last several days. Got a lot done, sold a lot, and we'll keep moving on, see what happens the next round. So thank you for stopping in. Thank you for watching my videos. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I'd love to have you keep coming back. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And crochet away, everybody. See ya.